here we are. It's the morning, and it's a good sleep actually. Not bad to have the diesel heater on. It was a bit nippy during the night, but it's nice and toasty with that on. But today we're heading to a couple of spots. Sandy Creek, I think, is one of them, which is a bit of a river crossing. She was saying the host, they're just over there somewhere. About a 600mm river crossing, I was saying, at Sandy Creek. And I think Lost City and a homestead, ruined homestead or something, not too sure. But we're heading to those places, not in any order. And it's going to be a cruisy day, I hope. Nice day, sun's out, and there's not many clouds around, so it's pretty good. Well, it's a short drive to the Reynolds track, but we're here, we've made it. And that's it there. We're going to the Homestead Ruins and Sandy Creek, so she's got on our list. We did want to do Surprise Creek Falls, but it's closed unfortunately, and it's a bit of a drive, so there's no chance we can do that one. But anyway, I'm pretty sure Sandy Creek is a bit of a walk. Yeah, 3.4 kilometres return, which is a bit of a pain. I've got dicky knees at the moment, but I don't know, we'll just get through it, I guess, walk through it. But yeah, this is it, the Reynolds track. Well, here we are at Sandy Creek, and it's a 3.4 kilometre return, 1.5 hours, but I think we were reading somewhere it says about half an hour each way you can do it, so see how we go. I'll probably be 1.5.
Yeah, with your legs.
My dicky knees. But I don't know what happened. We went walking yesterday probably. Anyway, let's get into it, I guess. It's a good little campground, this one as well. Nice big parking area there and camping down there. But I doubt you'll be able to get a trailer or a caravan in here with that river crossing.
I wonder how much weight this can carry.
Well, so far, it's a pretty easy little walk. Nothing special. We're just sort of following this little river along here. But there's no signs or anything, so I hope we're going the right way. It looks like it.
I don't want to get my shoes wet.
You'll be right. Well, looks like we've made it. This is an awesome little spot, this one. There's not many people on the track either. And it doesn't look like there's many people here, which is really cool. Well, the last two just left.
We're the only ones here.
It's all ours, this one. And what a spot. Easy enough walk in. And a beautiful pool. So what a specky little place. It's even got a little like staircase into the water, which is really cool, but it's freezing cold. So I'm only going in, I don't know, knee deep, see if it helps my knees out. But yeah, freezing cold water. I'm guessing when the sun comes into it, might warm it up a little bit. Oh, very cold. But yeah, beautiful spot, this one. Well worth the walk. We haven't really got the time to stay here, so we're going to head on and get to the next spot. Well, it seems we did that perfect timing, I guess. Got in, started heading back out, and there would have been 20 or 30 other people just sort of walking in. So really good timing there, and it's a really good spot actually, Sandy Creek. Really enjoyed that. Apart from my knees, they're loving it, but you get that. We'll get out of here, I guess, and get on to the next one. So here we are. We're at the Blyth Homestead, which is a short drive in off the sort of track. A couple of little river crossings in there too, which is pretty cool. And there's only two of us in here. But there she is. Blyth Homestead, established 1928. Guess we'll just have a little walk around. First thing off the bat, it's not made for tall people. Social's alright.
I can reach the roof. First.
Look at all this cool stuff. So what we can work out is there was 13 children born from 1903 to 1930, and they've got these little engravings on. It's hard to read, that one and that one. They got little engravings there. I found myself mining.
Here, look. Mining and fencing before I was 10 years of age.
Yeah, there you go. So they've got those engraved on their tools as well, which is really cool. A lot of history there. So really interesting, like a family album here with loads of stories and different details in here. Really interesting little book. So much history here as well. Just yeah, really interesting little spot here. How hard they had it when they were younger. But it's good that it's been all preserved. It's really good that sort of the Northern Territory and Litchfield National Park have kept all this and look after it, really. So this is the mine that they used to, the 10 children used to work. Mount Tolmer mine.
13 children.
13 children, sorry, yeah. And it's literally only, I think, like 30, 40 metres from their little hut where they lived. Across a little creek there. So if you're ever in here in Litchfield, it's definitely worth it. Check this little spot out. So much history there. The Blyth Homestead. We're hitting the road again now, and we're heading to the Lost City. So this is it, Lost City. Bit of a packed house. Bit of a drive in actually as well. So it's 4-wheel drive only, which is pretty dusty and windy. So we're in here, and I guess we're gonna have a look, walk around. It does sort of resemble a little lost city, this thing. It's like stones just towering out straight out of the ground. Really interesting to see. so cool, these formations. There's so many different holes and like just bits that you can see through. Really, really cool this. And loads of them as well. Like it is a proper city. Well, that's it. Lost City, done. And what do you think of that?
Yeah, it was good. Interesting.
Really interesting. Sort of feels like someone out of the apocalypse now is going to run out with a spear and throw it at you.
Wild imagination.
Haven't you seen it?
No.
Oh yeah, old Mel Gibson would love that, I think. He'd write a good film in there. But we're out of here. We're having some lunch and moving on. Back to camp, I think. So we had a pretty good afternoon. We just sort of got back and chilled out, I guess. I'll let my knees rest up a bit. And that's about it, really. But tonight we've got a ranger that's putting on a little presentation here at the falls, at the campground, sorry. And that should be good, so I don't really know what to expect there, but we're just sort of come down to the falls now before the ranger starts and just going to have a look at it as the sun's going down. Well, there she is. Everyone's cleared out for the night. And it's all to ourselves, I guess. Stunning waterfalls. Absolutely stunning. Takes your breath away, that does.
As you go out there.
Hello. Yes. My knees are kaput. Hello. So we're up. And it's pack up day, but we've got a little mate just chilling behind our caravan there. And by watching it, it's got a little joey in its pouch. It's pretty cool to see, pretty cool to wake up to, I guess. But anyway, pack up day, so we're packing her up and I guess slowly making our way out of Litchfield Park. So let's get into it, pack her up. Gonna pack her up, mate? You gonna help? Not interested. Well, that's it. We're all done, packed up, on the road, heading to Tolmer Lookout, which is Tolmer Falls. Tolmer Lookout, not too sure. 10 kilometres away, so it's nothing. But other than that, it was a good night last night. Pretty easy little cruisy night. We had the ranger do his presentation. Jamie the ranger, a young Aboriginal fella, does a bloody good show, really good show. So we got some little things we got to pick up once we get out of the national park. A little native insect repellent that you chuck on the fire that he told us about, and some sweet seeds or something that we got to grab and try out. But let's get to Tolmer Lookout. So here we are. We're at the Tolmer Lookout, or the walk to Tolmer, and the viewing deck's about 500 metres from the car park. Toilets, picnic benches, loads of sort of amenities, which is pretty good. But we've just been told to go to the lower lookout, which I'm guessing is just up here, because it's the sort of best one.
Quickly, we'll take it quickly then.
Well, that's Tolmer Lookout there, which is, I don't know about that one. It's a good little spot, I guess, if you're in a two-wheel drive. And yeah, that's about it really. We got four-wheel drive, so we're trying to get off the beaten track, but everything's fully paved here, and I mean the car park, the walk track, everything's made for ease of access. Well, this is one of our last stops in Litchfield National Park, Florence Falls, and Florence Falls plunge pool and lookout. So we're going to head down there and I guess have a little swim. There's a load of people here and it's a big parked up area, a paved area, so it's supposed to be pretty good, this one. So it's a short little walk, about 450 metres, and like I'm saying, all paved. It's all nice and easy and good for my knees because they're still cactus.
You do know it's 135 stairs.
Oh.
Once you go down, you've got to come back up.
Well, that's no good for my knees then. Well, the stairs are starting. My knees are all puffed up and not loving life already, but you got to do what you got to do. How's that view though? You can hear the waterfall and the kids down there in the pool. Oh, that looks painful. I'll be needing that on the way back up. We're down the stairs and we're rewarded with this little river, which is really cool. Nice little crossing. Nice rainforesty area and this little river. So we've made it to the falls by the looks of it. A bit of a packed house, but it's nice easy access here. And loads of little rock pools that you can sort of hide in, which I think we might do. Instead of swimming out there where everyone is, we'll find a nice little rock hole. It's freezing, but we're chilling here in the little rock holes, just away from the sort of crowds that are in there. But yeah, freezing cold. Watch Soch try and jump in here. Done. Florence Falls. It's short and sweet little one there, just because it's so busy, which is no surprise. It's all paved the whole way in, so it's made for two-wheel drives, anyone really. But yeah, really busy and beautiful little swim. Cold though. But we're getting out of here now. We're going to have some lunch, and I think that's going to be us for Litchfield National Park. Maybe one more stop to see the ant mounds, I think they are. Termite mounds, but we'll see how we go, I guess. This is the problem I face now. Well, these are the termite mounds, which are a pretty cool little magnetic termite mounds, aren't they?
Yes.
Which apparently last night, Jamie, the ranger, in his little speech, he said they build them flat so that one side faces the sun either in the morning or in the afternoon, so that they can walk up and down them out of the sun, really. Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah.
I think that's how he's sort of come across like that, so that they can work in the shade, and then when the sun goes down at night they can jump on the other side and then work in the shade again. But this is them. Nice little walk, nice little garden. So last night with Jamie the Ranger's little speech, he mentioned these plants here. Got a purple flower, and he was saying that they're like a natural insect or mosquito repellent when you chuck a branch on a fire. So happy days, I guess. Now that we're out of the national park, we're going to grab a couple of branches and I guess try it out next time we have a fire. Chuck a branch or two on there, see if it actually works. Well, that's going to do us for this one, guys. Our Litchfield National Park, I guess. It's done, ticked off. We're back to free camping. We're back on the main road, Stewart Highway. And yeah, Litchfield. I'm really impressed with that. It's a really good little spot, Litchfield National Park, free as well. A lot of people have been sort of comparing it to Kakadu, which I know there's a lot of things going on in Kakadu at the moment. There's been a lot of weather as well, but there's a lot of things in the background going on at Kakadu. And Litchfield, I think it's because it's so close. People compare it, but each to their own. I think they're two beautiful little parks, I guess. But yeah, anyway, we're going to end this one here. We don't really know what we're doing. We're sort of humming and hawing whether to head back up to Darwin to catch Territory Day and the markets. Sosha's been dying to catch the markets there, but I don't know what's going to happen there. We're just playing it by ear because no one's announced anything yet. So I guess that's Litchfield. Done. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope we see you on the next one. And yeah, cheers for watching. Ready?